Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel at the rate Mr. Exams Professor. So in the previous lecture we have learned about our first Java program, structure of a Java program, tokens, statements and command line arguments. So today we are going to learn something extremely important. Until now our programs only printed output. But what if the user wants to give an input? Suppose we want to suppose the user want to enter like name, age, marks, salary, etc. How can Java receive this information? So this is exactly what we will learn today. So today I'm going to teach about the user input, escape sequences, comments and the programming style. So let's dive into the topic. So I'm going to now explain user input. User input. Suppose a program becomes useful only when it can accept input from the user. So this is important. So just write it. A program become useful only when it can accept input from the user. So do note this is one of the most important line I have told you now. So if I say a real life example, you can take an example of a calculator. So if you press so and so numbers like addition operation, multiplication operation, subtraction operation examples, you can say like 5 plus 3. So the numbers are 5 and 3. So when you take an example as a calculator, those numbers 5 plus 3, they are called as numbers. The numbers are called as inputs. So the same way, like if you are going to like if you see an ATM machine, the pin number is the input. For ATM machine, pin number is the input. So for our daily application Instagram, username is an input. So password is also an input. So almost every software application takes input from users. Therefore, learning input is very important. So I'm going to say the important point now. Input processing to output. This is it. This is so important. This is important. This is important. So what I'm saying now in this lecture is very important for your semester wise examinations. So please do see this clearly so that you can get extra marks in the examinations. So every program works like this. Suppose for example, if you take input marks, input marks is equals to 90. So what happened is process calculation of grade and output is a grade. Simple. This is what happens. So now I'm going to explain an important topic now. Scanner class. So import java.util.scanner. This is important. So why do we import scanner class? So do you have any idea about this scanner class? Don't worry, I'm going to say about this now. So because scanner class is present in another package, to use it, we must import it. Scanner class is on another package, and to use it we have to import it. So a real life example, if I'm going to say, suppose your friend lives in another city. To bring him here, you must call him. So like similarly, scanner lives inside scanner lives inside scanner lives inside java.ut. So therefore we import it. So creating a scanner object. So now I'm going to say about creating a scanner object. Creating scanner object. So scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in. So for like breaking it down, scanner is class name. Scanner means a class name. SC means object name. New means creates object. System.in mean takes input from keyboard. System.in means takes input from keyboard. Hope you're familiar. So if I say a real life example, you can get it. So think of a scanner as the receptionist. The receptionist gives information from visitors. Similarly, scanner receives information from users. So first input program, if I'm going to write now. So just see this. First input program. Just memorize. So import java.util.scanner. I'm mentioning class name as input demo. So public static void main string args. Scanner c is equals to new scanner system.in system dot out dot println, like enter your name, string name, sc dot nextLine. So system dot out dot println welcome plus name. So if we test this program, so the output will be, so like if we test it, the user has to give a name. Like if I'm going to say Mr. Exams Professor, so name is equals to Mr. Exams Professor. So the output will be welcome Mr. Exams Professor. That's it. This is important. Please, so do see this. This is important. So now integer input. Integer input. Int age is equals to c dot nextInt. Double input. Double input like double salary is equals to c dot nextDouble. So now float input. Like float marks, yeah, float marks is equals to c dot next float boolean input. Boolean result is equals to c dot next boolean. So do see this. So I'm going to give an important table regarding this. So like a method and data type. So do see that it can give you additional marks. So do remember that method, data type. This table is very important for your semester examinations. So nextInt is integer type. nextDouble is double data type. Next float is a float data type. Next boolean is boolean data type, and next line is string data type. So this table is very important, so do see this. This is very important and it is a marks area too. So now I'm going to explain about the part sequences. I mean part 2, like example sequences. Sorry, escape sequences, I'm sorry. I'm going to explain about the escape sequences. So escape sequences, it is nothing but the special characters that begin with a backslash. Special characters that begin with backslash. So you can get it out why it is needed. Why? Suppose if you want to print like hello world, one println is not enough. So like if you want to print hello world, one println, this is important, this is concept, one println is not enough. So we use /n. So what do you use? We use /n. So most important escape sequences. Important escape sequences. New line. New line is /ln. /n. So for example, I am saying system dot out dot println hello /n world. So the output will be hello world. So no tab space. Tab space means /t. So now backspace. Backspace having /p. Double quote /com. Post office. So for example, if I'm going to say for this system dot out dot println Java /, so the output will be Java. So for this we are going to use this. So backslashes at last, backslashes are, so output will be, this is important. So I'm going to give in a tabular mode, so escape sequence and its meaning. Escape sequence and its meaning. So like /n is new line, /t is a tab, /v is a backspace. So apostrophe is a double quote, so slash is backslash. So to see this, sorry, this is it. So I'm going to tell you about comments now. Comments. Comments are statements ignored by the compiler. So these comments are the statements that are ignored by compiler. So why use comments? We use comments to explain code. So like if I'm going to say about a real life example, I'm going to say now, think of comments as notes written in a textbook. So the notes help students. Similarly, comments help programmers. So there are some type of comments like single line comment, multi-line comment, and documentation comment. So single line comment. So single line comment. Single line comment means this is a comment. I've told you the comments are the statements that were ignored by the compiler. So this is the type. So multi-line comment So the multi-line comment means, so you have to do like this, and you can see this is multi-line comment. So this is the format: slash star, the matter you want to write, and star slash. So now documentation comment. So the documentation comment means same like slash a double star documentation comment it is, and star and slash. So can comments affect program output? The comments does not affect program output. Does not affect program output. Does not affect. So now I'm going to explain about the programming style. So this topic may look simple, but it is extremely important because a good programmer writes a clean code. So for example, if I'm going to for example, if I'm going to write a bad program, so a bad program, this is not good. A bad program, it is usually looks like a class, like what, a public, say public static void main string args system dot out dot println Java, like okay, I'm saying Java. So this is bad program because it is not a clean code, though it has the words like public static void main system dot out dot println. This is not nice. We should not do like that because it looks ugly. So the same program which can write in a good way is so class A public static void main string args system dot out dot println. So our programming is Java, so I'm going to write Java now. So this is much easier. You have to see the sequences. This is much easier. So programming rules, I'm going to say some of the rules. Like you have to give a meaningful names, like you should not, if there is age of a student, you should not give like X. You should have to write age or a student age. So you have to use proper indications, like you have to always use spaces, and if you want to add comment, you can add the comment. So for a professional example, if I'm going to select Google, Microsoft, Amazon, all follow coding standards because thousands of developers work on the same project. Clean code is easy to understand and maintain. So what I'm going to say, some of the programming rules for you is, please give meaningful names, and you have to use the proper indication. So if you want to add comments, you can add comments. Comments does not affect a program. Comments are nothing but you can get a glance. Like if you want to write some code, you can in the code you can write, by using comments you can write some data which you can collect at that time by saying that. Suppose if there is a code like age is equals to 20, and you can add a comment after that age is equals to 20, like this is the age of some X person, this is the age of that person. So it does not affect the program because the compiler doesn't use it to interact with the comment as a program. It is like an outsider for the program. So proper naming conventions, for example, like class, like student, employee. So variable like age, marks, like salary. So constant is max value. So this is it. So today we have learned about user input, scanner class, nextInt, nextDouble, nextLine, escape sequences, comments, and programming style. So for semester examinations, I'm going to give some of the questions to practice. So please do look at these questions. Like I'm going to say, explain scanner class. Explain scanner class. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to take input from user. To take input from user. I have explained this. So like what are escape sequences? What are escape sequences? So explain about comments. Explain about comments. Explain programming style. Explain programming style. So these are the expected questions. So these are questions based on the concept that we have discussed today. So homework I'm going to give you, like write a Java program that accepts name, age, like college name, and it should display like student details, name, age, college. So this is your homework. So that's it for today, guys, and I'll meet you in the next video. So please do like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys.